Hi guys, I am Isa. Today, we're going to learn how to use this program here, which is called Uiua. Alright, so the thing that makes Uiua different from other languages is that it's stack based. So what it means is that there's a stack, and you can add elements onto the stack. And yeah, you can manipulate the stack. So if we write, so let's just write like a number or something. So if I write a number, it's going to get pushed onto the stack. If it's another number, it's also going to get pushed onto the stack. If it's another one, it's also going to get pushed onto the stack. Alright, so in Uiua, usually the top item of the stack is at the bottom. So 4 is the top item of the stack, but it's at the bottom because, yeah. There are also arrays. So we use these two square brackets to create arrays. So let's say 5, 3, 4, 3. Going to create an array with those elements. We can also make arrays like this by using underscores. It's going to do the same thing. Alright, so first we'll go over basic stack operations. Code in Uiua runs from left to right. So if I run command 1 then command 2, command 2 is gonna run first, then command 1 because left to right. Alright, so let's do this command. So let's add 5 and 2 onto the stack, and then use the plus function, which adds the values. I'm gonna add the top 2 values of the stack. So let's say I add 3. Let's change this to 6. So 2 and 3 are the top values of the stack. So it's gonna add them together. And 6, it's just gonna stay there because it's not one of the 2 top values. So I'm gonna I can simplify it into this. So yeah, both those right to left. So it's gonna be plus 2, 3. So it's gonna push 3 onto the stack, push 2 onto the stack, then add something. I'm gonna do the same thing with minus, subtract them, times, then multiply them, divide them. I could raise it to a power, so raise to the power of 2 is 9. I could check if they're equal, which they're not equal. I can check if they're not equal, which they are not equal. I can check if 3 is less than 2. I can check if 3 is greater than 2. It's, yeah, basically all these blue functions. Right. So those are other functions, like for example, right, round 5. It's gonna push 5 onto the stack. It's gonna round it. Also, like other programming language, use a symbol instead of, these things. So if I write like round 5, it's good to auto formats to this. Alright, so now let's learn about some array functions or something. Alright, so let's add 5 and 4 and 3 onto the stack. 5, 4, 3. 3 is the top one. Let me just write 5, 4, 3. Alright, so 3 is the top value. If I write a dot, it's going to duplicate the top value, which duplicates 3. So if I write this colon, it's going to flip them. So yeah. If I write over, it's going to duplicate the second to top value, which is 4 in this case. And here is pop. It's going to remove the top value. Here's the identity function. Well, it does nothing, but we'll get to its use later. Alright, so now let's get into the array functions. Let's push an array onto the stack. 5, 6, 2, 4. If we run the length function on here, we'll be able to get the length of the array. If we do a shape function, we'll be able to get the dimensions. So here, it says 3 because like there's 3 items in the array. But I can also make other dimensions of arrays. Like, so I can put an array inside arrays. Fine. So it becomes a 2D array. I can write it like this. And if I nest them again, it becomes a 3D array. Right, so it's gonna say, if I use the shape function on it, it's gonna say 3, 2. There's 3 items. If these 3 items are, you know, have the length of 2. Right, so range, it's gonna make an array of every number less than this number. So if I say range 40, it's gonna do that. Range 5, gonna do that. If I say range 1000, yeah, it's gonna do that. Right, first, it's gonna get the first row of an array. For 5, 3, 2, it's gonna say 5 because that's the first one. Reverse is the rest of an array. So if I say 5, 4, 7, it's gonna give us 7, 4, 5. The shape, it makes an array one-dimensional. So let's say I have 5, 4, 4 underscore 3. Let's run the shape function before the shape function. It's gonna tell us the shape, which is 2, 2. So let's just pop that out there. Alright, so if we deshape it, it's going to turn into a 1-bit array. If we just put it onto the stack, it's going to look like this. Because, yeah, it's... Alright. Box function. So, let's say 5, 4 underscore 3. This has length 1, and this has length 2. Run it, it's not going to work. But if I box both of these values, then it's going to turn them into a box, so I'll be able to use them. So let's just say here, box 5, 4, 3. It's gonna box it. So these are the elements of the array. Boxing the array basically just makes you able to do that. If I make an array that's automatically boxed, then use these brackets. Right, so let's just 5 underscore 4 underscore 3, 5, 4, 2. Alright, because you can see all of them are boxed, so this number just parses the string as a number, so let's make a string 5. It's gonna be a number version of that. Alright, that's how we're going to learn for today's tutorial. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, so bye! Hi guys, I am Lisa. Today we're going to learn about array functions in Uiua. Right, so let me just create an array. I'm pretty sure we used some of these functions in the last video, but it is do all of them, so let's do that now. Right, let's say 5, 4, 3, 2. So this is an array. If you run it, it puts it onto a stack. Let's run a function on it. The length function, it gets the length of the array. The shape function, it gets the dimensions of the array. The dimension of this array is just 4. But if we turn it to a 2-dimensional array, it's going to be 2, 2. We have to add one element to it. It's going to become 3, 2. So now, if I use the range function, let me just tag this. If I use the range function, then it's going to create an array with numbers from 1 to... It's going to create an array from elements 1 to the argument. If I say range 25, it's going to say 0 to 24. Alright, so next function is first. It's going to get the first elements of an array. It's going to get the first row of an array actually. So if I turn this into a 2D array, and I'm going to do first, it's going to say 5, 4. So if I want to find the first of that one, it's going to give us 5. Next function is reverse. It basically just reverses an array. Next, there's deshape, which makes an array that's not one-dimensional to be one-dimensional. So let's say this. Go to a 1D array. Here we also have the fix function, which I'm not going to be going into now because no. And here we have the transpose function. What it does is that it just rotates the shape of an array. Let's say we have a 2D array here. 2, 5. Oh wait, no. 2, 5. 5, 2. 3, 6. Alright, so I got this 2D array here. Let's run the transpose function. If we run it, it's going to rotate the shape of an array. If we transpose it again, then yeah, that's just going to keep happening. Alright. So now we're going to look at the box function. So we're going to look at the box function. What the box function does is that, like, if you have an array like this, so if we say 5 underscore 4, 4 underscore 3 underscore 2, since these are different lengths, they're not be able to be together. So we can use the box function to fix that by boxing both of these values. Because a box is kind of like a data type, so yeah. If I make an array that's automatically boxed, they could just use these curly brackets, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, if I'm gonna do this, and everything is still gonna fit together because they're in a box. Alright, here is parse. It's probably an array function, but it just parses the string as a number. Alright, next is match. It's going to check if two arrays are the same. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 1. Are they the same? No. But if we change it to a 2, they will be the same. Next is couple. So, if we say 5, 4, 1, and here we'll say 2, 7, 6. Let's going to combine them. If I use a join array, it's gonna join them end to end. If I use the select function, it's gonna select like the rows, one of the rows of an array. If I say 0, it's gonna say 5. If I say 1, it's gonna say 4. If I say 2, it's gonna say 1. So reshape changes the shape of an array. So if we want to make it 2 and 4, then let's make the target array to be range 20 or something. Alright, so let's say we want to make it 2, 2, a 2D array that looks like this. And let's say we want to make it a 2D array with rows of 5, maybe 5D array with rows of 2, or 9 or 100 or whatever you want. Alright, so then we have the take function. So let's say 5, 2, 3, 4. If we take 0, it's gonna give us nothing. If we take 1, 5, 2, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. In the pick function, oh wait, no, the drop function, it's gonna remove one of the elements in the array. If I say 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Then there's the rotate of the array. So if we rotate this one by 1, it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 5. This element is going to be put to the bottom. I mean to the right. If we rotate 2, 3, 2, 5, 4. So these two elements are going to be put to the right. If we rotate 3, 2, 5, 4, 3. These will be put to the right. If we rotate 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, it's just gonna be the normal array. Right, so we're gonna define function. if we want to find 9 in 5, 4, 3, 2, it's gonna say 0, 0, 0, 0 because none of them are 9. But if we like change one of these numbers to 9, or if we change one of these numbers to 9, it's gonna say 0, 1, 0, 1. Alright, so yeah, those are all the array functions that we're going to be looking at. So that's the end of today's tutorial. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. So bye. Hi guys, I am Isa. Today we're going to learn about the different data types in Uiua. So first up we have numbers, aka Z-Things. So yeah, numbers. When we're talking about numbers here, we're usually not talking about fractional decimal numbers. So like for example, if we use the pick function, 5, 5, 3, 2. Let me just add more elements. Oh, I was gonna say 1. 1 is the element with the 5th index in it. If I pick 6, say 6. If we say pick 1, 3, pick 0, 5. But if we say pick 5.5 or something, it's gonna say it must be an array of integers, not anything else. So yeah, if we want this to work, you have to convert it into a whole number by using either a floor, round, or what was it? Ceiling. There are also complex numbers. You can be created using the complex function. If we say 5, 3, it's going to say 3 plus 5i. Push 3 onto the stack, push 5 onto the stack, then it's going to do the complex. That's why it's 3 plus 5i, not 5 plus 3i. So yeah, anyways, you can use them just like any other type of numbers. 8, 9. So now let's add them. 12 plus 13i, subtract them. Negative 6 minus 3i, multiplies them. Yeah, you get the point. Even though they work like normal numbers, they can't be used as a substitute for normal numbers. So I get to use that pick function as an example again. Pick complex 5, 3. I'm just gonna put a bunch of numbers in the list. Doesn't work. Must be an array of integers. Even though we could convert complex values into integers by using the absolute value function. So I'm giving in. So let me just put the absolute value function here. As you can see, it's going to turn into a normal number. Alright, so next data types we're going to learn are characters. So we use these things to represent them. So if we say like A, B, B, C, T, you know, anything. It could even be a space character. Alright, so how can you manipulate these characters? So let's say H. So if we try to add 1 to H, it's gonna turn into I. If we add 10 to H, it's gonna turn into R. 100 to H, it's gonna turn into this weird character. And yeah, it basically has every character. Yeah, if we add a character to a character, let's say D plus F. You can't do that, sadly, or not sadly. So yeah, let's say we have a list of characters. So U, I, U, A. So we can have that. And what if character should be instead written as a string? Okay, yeah, whatever, I don't care. So let's add 1. It's going to turn into VJVB. We add 2, WKWC. And as usual, the same thing. Alright, so strings are basically adjournments of characters. So if we write plus 10 Uiua, we're gonna end up with basically the same thing as if we just made a list of characters. And instead of using these double quotes, you can also write strings like this. So yeah, both of these are the same. If you want to write a string in the pretty format, I guess, then you could use this p string. Let's just stick with this type of string. So p. You have to write a string like this. So now it says hello without the quotes. If we just do it normally, it's gonna do it with the quotes. But yeah, I guess that's how it is. Alright, so what do we have next? The next data type is called boxes. What are boxes? Well, let's say you have a list 2 by 4. Another list 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try to add these lists together. The shapes of them don't match. Okay, then let's box them instead. Oops. Actually, the boxes function is to wrap an array or shape or whatever. Let's say box 5, 4, 2. If you want to make an array that's already a box, right, you can use these curly brackets. So yeah. Oh yeah, when you use the curly brackets, it doesn't do this. It does this. Box 5, box 4, box 2. Alright, so that's the end of today's tutorial. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. So bye.